All right, y'all. So I'm back with one more quick video for today. This is something else that I was thinking about earlier, man. And I felt like just jumping in here and hitting you guys up and giving you guys 3 quick reasons why I think people buy Teslas in general. At least for me, 3 quick reasons why I bought one. But I think these are 3 quick reasons that you should buy one, or that people do buy one, or at least people start looking into them. All right. So let's just get started. So the first reason I think that people look at Teslas, or they look at jumping into the whole EV game in general, is because they want to get, rid of that whole gas thing. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that, man, because gas can be expensive. And I feel like electricity, or whatever the case, charging your car and stuff like that, it could be a little bit cheaper than gas. But you still have to do kind of the same process if you are somebody that doesn't have home charging. I think that, stopping to get gas and stopping to charge your car, I feel like all that stuff is the same. I just think that you come out on top because electricity is a little bit cheaper than gas. At least I think so. I could be wrong. My area could be different from your area. It could be a lot of things in there, man. But I just feel like a lot of people, they jump towards the whole EV game because they just over the whole gas thing. You know what I'm saying? And some people just want to do something different as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of like the first reason. If you're looking at getting a Tesla, I would say that I think the majority of people's first reason is that they want to get out of the whole gas scene and they want to try something different. And I think that a lot of people jump into Teslas thinking that it's going to be cheaper to do it on the electric side versus the gas side. At least that's what I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the second reason that I think people buy Teslas, and I think this is going to be for the people who go into it with the mindset of charging from home, right? Because if you're buying a Tesla and you don't have any home charging, I personally don't think that's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? But I think that for the people who are buying Teslas with the mindset of having home charging, I think that has to be the second, thing that draws you in. It could be the first, but I think that's like the second thing that draws you in, because true enough, stopping at gas stations and doing all that stuff, hey, it is what it is. Stopping at superchargers and doing all that stuff, hey, it is what it is. But it is nothing like waking up in the morning with a fresh charge every single day and not having to stop at the gas station or not having to stop at a supercharger. I think that having a Tesla and having home charging should be, it should be an automatic thing so that you can experience the Tesla in its entirety, right? I feel like if you don't have home charging and you rely on superchargers, hey, nothing wrong with that, because think about it, we don't have gas stations at our house. So, with a gas car, we got to rely on gas stations. So for years we go to gas stations, right? But I think that when you jump into the EV game, or you jump into like this Tesla game, I think the biggest benefit is having that home charging, because that is a part of the experience. You see what I mean? That's a part of the experience. That's what you're buying it for. You're buying it so that you can wake up every morning and your car will be fully charged, just like your cell phone, and you can just go out, get all your tasks done, go to work, do everything you got to do throughout the day, come home, throw it on the charger, go in the house, eat dinner, get ready for the next day, car already be charged. So I think that a lot of people jump into the Tesla game or the EV game for that aspect. But again, I'm not knocking people who, go to superchargers and stuff like that, man. But I just feel like if you are going to get a Tesla, you got to, pair those together. Get that home charging, man, so you can get the full experience of having a Tesla. That's my second reason I think people should get, or looking into getting Teslas. You know what I'm saying? So however we want to word that. All right. And my third reason, I think this is like my final reason right here, just something quick, man, that I was thinking about, is the technology. I think it's the technology, man. A lot of people, got these nice gas cars, got all these nice cars that can do a lot of things, got a lot of features, functions, buttons, dials, wheels, whatever you got in your car, man. It got a lot of things. But what the Tesla brings to the game is this whole simplicity. Like, it has nothing in here besides like this screen in here, right? Where if you got the newer models, you'll have a screen in the front and a screen in the back. But it has this screen, right? And it's like a big old iPad, and it just has every single thing on this screen. No buttons nowhere, and everything is tied into this screen. You know what I'm saying? And I think the technology that comes inside of these Teslas is something that draws people in, because I know for me, the technology is what drew me into the car in general. Now, I did like the styling. Don't get it confused. I have a 2025, but I also did like the old styling of the Model 3. But when I saw that it was getting closer and closer to, this refresh and all that stuff, I decided to wait. And then, once I waited and I saw what the refresh looked like, I just said, you know what, it's better to just go ahead and get, the newest car. But anyway, that's my third reason. I think people jump into it, man, because of this technology, man. Because think about it, this car can drive itself as long as you're subscribed, obviously, or you bought full self-driving straight up. It can do all of those things right for you. It can drive, it can park, it can do all the things that you needed to do hands off, right? Not only that, man, you got games on this thing, man. You got, I mean, the way it's the superchargers are integrated into this car, and like the system and all of that stuff, man, it's just a complete package from a technology standpoint. And I think that's another reason why people look into Teslas, or even just EVs, but I want to say Teslas in general. I think that's why people look into them, man, because when you add in, home charging, and then you add in like this whole infrastructure of supercharging, and then you also add in, all of the software and the updates and the things that you get with this car, it seems like this car just always feels new. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you get an update, at least for me, every time I get an update on this car, I get happy. I get giddy. I get all pumped up and giddy. You know what I'm saying? I get like, I got another update, man. Let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying? And I get pumped up, kind of like when I get updates on my phone. I'd be like, what we got now? You know what I'm saying? But again, that's one of the reasons, at least my third reason, I think, man, is that the software pulls people in. Because again, think about it, man. You're driving a fully sophisticated car that can drive itself. Come on, man. You can't beat that. You can't beat that at all, man. But anyway, hopefully this video made some sense. I was just sitting here thinking about these things, man, and I said, you know what? That's what this channel's for. I'm going to share it with you guys. Anything I think of or anything that's going on with this car, I'm going to share it with you guys, because that's what the channel is for. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you found it helpful, man. And if you did find it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, before I get out of here, shouts out to everybody that's been watching my videos. I really do appreciate you. Shouts out to everybody that's been using my referral code. I appreciate you as well. And if you are looking to get a Tesla, go down in the description below, check out my referral code. And I think right now you can get 3 months of full self-driving. Now, again, you do not have to use my code, but use somebody's code and spread them Tesla credits around, man. We all got to get them credits, man. Sprinkle them out. Let everybody get some of them credits. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody get the credits. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to get them. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. Peace.